Hey everybody, welcome back to It's the Principle. Today I'm going to be talking about Falling Down. It stars Michael Douglas and it came out in 1993. I heard a lot about this movie. People said that it was very good, so I watched it for free on YouTube. It starts off in California. You got a white middle-aged guy. He's sitting in traffic and he's hot. He's irritated, he's sweating. You can tell that he's extremely claustrophobic and he just has to get out. So he gets out his car, he walks away, and in the back of his car, there's a driver plate that says Defense. And that's this character's name, Defense, Bill Defense Foster. As he starts to walk out, he goes into the store, he goes into all of these places, but there's a central theme. People are trying to tell him what to do. You have to do it like this. You have to do it like this. And he finds himself on the defense. He feels attacked, and so he pushes back. He pushes back, and this usually leads to violence. That's why it says defense. That's the theme of this movie. As you go on, we start to find out that he's a guy who did everything that the world told him to do, and he lost his job. He no longer feels economically viable. He feels pressured. He feels powerless. He goes into all of these places and he falls into other people's systems. He falls into other people's frame, and he wants to push back. And the system pushes back against him. And that's what this movie is about. I gotta say, this movie sort of beat me over the head with the theme. I completely understand where it was coming from and I empathize with it. But, it needed more subtlety. It's not No Country for Old Men. It just needed to tone it down a little bit. It wanted to let you know that, hey, he's committing all of these violence acts, but it's not because he's racist. He's not a white nationalist. And so they put a black guy who's dressed in there just like him, who's protesting in front of a bank, who says that I'm not economically viable. They put this main character in an Army-Navy store, and he goes up against a guy who's just so overtly, cartoonishly, quote, sexist, racist, and that interaction plays out. But it plays out because they want to let you know that he's committing these violent acts, not because he's racist, but because he finds himself pushing back against a system that no longer values him. He no longer feels worthy. He falls into all of these systems that try to tell him what to do, and he doesn't like it. At the end of the day, I thought that Falling Down was a decent movie. It was just too overtly thematic and not subtle enough. It was a decent movie. What is pause button at? Hold on one second.